Hey guys, and welcome back to another video on the channel where we have 3 already established projects that I consider undervalued at the moment. So if you enjoy these videos where I cover some already established projects that I think are undervalued and want me to do one of these videos every single week, please do me a favor and smash that like button. Also subscribe to the channel, I would highly appreciate it. If there's any projects you think are undervalued at the moment that I should feature in next week's video, do let me know down in the comment section and I'll take a look. We do also have some honorary mentions or bonus projects towards the end of the video, so make sure to stay tuned for that. The links to all of these projects will of course be down below in the description so that you can go and check them out, because nothing I say is financial advice. You should always do your own research before buying any of these projects. Make sure to also follow me over on Twitter and check out my Patreon, link down below. But with all that said, let's jump right into project number 1. Okay, and the first project we're going to talk about today is the Lofts Business Club, your fully customizable and realistic flat on Solana, building the Agora, the business metaverse. So obviously this project launched quite a while ago, but since they launched, they've been out here building like crazy. They're doing so many awesome things, and it might honestly be the most undervalued metaverse project right now, in my opinion, because their metaverse looks absolutely sick and they have so many cool plans for their metaverse. So they basically launched an entire game for their metaverse. If we click on launch Agora, you basically have to connect your wallet to launch this game, and this right here is what it looks like. So you have a chat over on the right hand side right here where you can talk to everyone or only holders of the NFTs, and you can basically just walk around or sprint. They have these different screens, and like the metaverse looks sick. It's super high quality. The space is absolutely massive. So this right here is basically the Agora. So they started off with only planning to build different loft apartments for the holders, but then they thought, why be so limited? We want to do even more. So they made the Agora, which is meant to be the entire building where every loft is placed, and they will do a lot of interesting things. So they will have meta shops where NFT projects, influencers, and even in real life companies can basically sell their things in these meta shops. Right now, the floor of these lofts are only sitting at 0.9 Solana with 301 listed out of the 5,555 supply. So way less than 10% listed, almost 25,000 Solana in volume. They also decided to expand the things that you can do inside your own loft, mainly being able to turn your loft into your own NFT shop or office space. And since the mint, they have basically released their first proof of concept demo, as well as the Agora game, of course, that I just showed you. They do also have staking, where you right now can stake your loft access card to get into different NFT raffles. This will also change over time, so you will soon be making their Agora tokens by staking. And the Agora game that I just showed you has the first of its kind wallet authentication. There's basically these different scanners in the metaverse that you can scan, and it basically scans your wallet, seeing if you have access to your loft or to different places within the metaverse. They did also recently do their first in-game event in their Agora game, and they are planning on doing weekly in-game events like this. They are also working on their Agora token ICO, which will be the currency of their project, and they have also been pre-approved for OpenSea, which is another really cool thing. So overall, the community behind this project is really cool. The team is for sure the thing you're betting on though by buying one of their NFTs, because the team is crazy. They're out here building. They're posting so many updates over in their Discord. They also post YouTube videos with face caps and everything because they are fully doxed. So once every 2 weeks, they are posting a new YouTube video, basically updating everyone on what they have done these past couple of weeks and what they will do going forward. So I just love the transparency behind this team. They do these updates all the time, as I said, and they're building like crazy. They have so many cool plans overall with their metaverse and the Agora game. Their metaverse looks fantastic so far, and I'm pretty sure it will just get better from here. So for sure, this is in my opinion one of the most undervalued metaverse projects at the moment. Alright, now the second project is Moondusa. So Moondusa, play to earn, breeding, staking, airdrops, and much more. This collection sold out in less than an hour. I don't really remember exactly when they launched, but it was at least a couple of weeks ago now. They are currently sitting at 1.14 Solana with only 280 listed out of 4,444 supply. So also less than 10% listed, which is really cool. Almost 8,000 Solana in volume. And these guys also have some crazy plans. So first of all, let's just show this. This is another one of those projects that has been pre-approved for the OpenSea launch. There aren't a ton of projects that has been pre-approved so far, so just being pre-approved is a massive green flag. So basically what they have done since their launch, they did launch their Mooney token and staking, so you can now stake these NFTs to earn their Mooney token. And I did go ahead and ask them about the liquidity pool for the Mooney token, because right now they don't have a liquidity pool, which means you can't trade it. But basically their plan is to do an IDO for their Mooney token to the community. So after the IDO is complete, all funds plus funds from the team will be added into the liquidity pool. And that way they're basically running it so that the community as a whole will have more control over the price of the token. And I'm pretty sure they will be able to raise a good amount of money through this IDO. So I have a feeling that the liquidity pool will be pretty big after their IDO. And right here you have their moon map, which has a lot of cool plans. So first of all, you have the moon CM opens, view the rarest Moondusas on display, and communicate with other community members in our elegant gallery. Then you have Moondusa Madness. The Moondusa Madness game development starts, which is their play to earn game. Then they have egg airdrops to all holders. Moondusa holders receive 2 moon egg airdrops for each Moonduna held. Then they have the moon shop, where you will be able to buy merch. Then they have white paper release. They have free incubator mint. They have moon shop for NFTs, poster airdrop, New York City meetup, and Snake then goes live. So I basically asked them a little bit about this entire breeding ecosystem. So basically they will have eggs and snakes, which will both be their own individual NFTs. The eggs will be able to be placed into an incubator to hatch your snakes. Then you will be able to place 2 snakes depending on their rarity into a den, which will breed more eggs. This is a great way to build constant passive income within our ecosystem. So they do have a lot of plans with an entire breeding ecosystem. They will do their Mooney token IDO really soon and probably get a solid liquidity pool for their token as well. They have egg airdrops to holders that hatch into snakes, which you can place into incubators to get even more eggs. And the community behind this project is also really solid. The volume on these are also pretty good with many sales every single day. So overall, Moondusa is a really interesting project that I personally hold as well. I personally hold all 3 of these NFTs I'm talking about right now. So Moondusa was the second project. I'm a huge fan of this project and definitely one worth looking into. Alright, now the third project we're going to talk about is Danger Valley. So you have obviously probably heard about these. Currently sitting at 2.1 Solana, only 431 listed out of 7,777 supply, so also way less than 10%, which we love to see. They have over 63,000 Solana in volume, which is crazy. Obviously this is what their art looks like, and you also have many sales every single day on this collection as well. The community and team behind this project is also really impressive, which we love to see. Community is of course super important for a project like this. They have a really unique staking mechanic where you don't even have to lock up your NFTs. Your NFTs actually remain in your wallet while staking, and they do payouts in Solana, which I also love to see because a lot of different projects have their own tokens, and when you get those tokens you have to swap it for Solana anyways, because that's what most people do. At the end of the day, Solana is the token you really want to have when trading NFTs, so I love that they're doing Solana payouts instead of their own tokens. They do also have their own Quack Pod Casino game, so you can go ahead and spin this right here. So it's basically a slot machine that looks like this. I think it looks really cool, even has some funky background music, and they also do revenue share from this Quack Pod game. And they do also have their own mobile app for both iOS and Android, where you can basically track your ducks. They will also launch another game along with the Quack Pod very soon. This will basically be something similar to Flappy Birds. This will basically be a Flappy Bird type of game, and they will have competitions within this game as well. And what they're currently working on right now, we are in the progress with a new collection development. Birds aren't real. Right here you can have some sneak peeks of their art. They have also started development of their B2B platform for Solana NFTs, which will include their own launchpad, staking as a service, where they basically help other NFT projects set up staking for their projects, and a lot of other cool features as well. Plus they are also in the progress of doing their own merch launch, and they will even have these cool 3D toys. So this team and project overall has delivered a lot of cool things, and they're continuing to deliver a lot of cool things. They have a lot of cool plans in the future as well. The community is amazing behind this project. The volume is good. Amount listed is super low compared to the supply, and the art is also really cool in my opinion. So Danger Valley is another project that I'm a huge fan of, and that I for sure think it's worth taking a look at. And before we end this video, I said I would have some honorary mentions, as I do. So the first one we got is Botborgs. This is another project I'm a huge fan of, and that I do think is undervalued at the moment. They are starting to release some game demos that looks fantastic so far, and I just really believe in this team. They're building like crazy. So overall, Botborgs is another project I really like. We also have Honshu Wolves, currently only sitting at like 0.5 Solana, over 7,000 Solana in volume, and a low amount listed as well. These guys are basically doing a game, something similar to the Remnant, with some cool staking mechanics and a great community. Overall, a really interesting project as well. And last but not least, we obviously have Bohemia. You guys know I love this project. I hold many Bohemias myself. Amount listed is at an all-time low, which we love to see. They have so many cool things coming as well. So I'm just really bullish on Bohemia too. So if you want me to include any of these 3 projects in next week's video, where I talk about even more undervalued NFTs, do let me know. Or if there's any other projects you want me to cover, also let me know down in the comment section. description. But there you go, those are basically the 3 projects in today's video. We had the Lofts, we had Moondusa, as well as Danger Valley Ducks. These are all fantastic projects that I'm a huge fan of, so do let me know what you thought of these projects and of today's video down in the comment section. If you enjoyed the video, do make sure to smash that like and subscribe down below as always. Make sure to follow me over on Twitter and check out my Patreon. The links to all of these projects will of course also be down below in the description so that you can go and do your own research on them. But with all of that said, I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day and I'll see you guys later. Peace.